During difficult times like these, having good communication practices in place is really, really important. And really, if we want to boil it down, there's three aspects to this. One is communicating transparently. Two, it's communicating frequently. And three, it's communicating empathically. Specifically, when we talk about transparency, right, we want to obviously share expectations, even the things that are implicit. We need to make them explicit. We want to be sure that we're communicating decisions that have been made and decisions that have not been made, all with the aim to remove as much unnecessary uncertainty from our employees or for our employees as we possibly can. That also means that bad news are generally better than no news. So being transparent, over communicating, communicate the what's been decided, what has not been decided, and to do so frequently, right? This is to a certain point. We can't just do it once and then think people will remember and they still know, and I've said it before. No, you want to keep reiterating it and communicating it over and over. So that has to do with the frequency. So coming into sort of a habit of how often and when are you communicating, reiterating things that you've already said, just so that you're removing this unnecessary uncertainty that starts coming up if people don't hear from you, or if they feel like a piece of information is missing or been left unsaid. Now, when we talk about speaking empathically, we want people to understand the why behind the what. We want to connect with them in a personal way, so that they feel that we're caring about them, about their unique situation. We also want to speak about the we and less about the you and I, and sort of separating this. But we want to bring everyone together, have this shared understanding. And we also want to speak to their fears, and we can address those up front, saying things like, in a team meeting, hey, look, some of you might be worried about the future of our business or the future of our team, right? And that is okay. And I want to let you know that XYZ. Or some of you might be worried, and some of you might not be worried at all. Some of you may really be concerned about their financial security, and some of you may not. This speaks directly to the fears that people may have, and it's okay to say that up front. Don't make an assumption of you're probably worried, or you should be worried, or you are worried. That would not be empathic. But to say something like you might be can really create a bond and build a sense of trust in the communication. And then, of course, you want to also instill a sense of hope when it comes to communication. As a leader, particularly, you're controlling the weather on your team. That means with how you show up transpires into how they're feeling and how they're seeing the world. And what we know is that glimpse of hope of we will get to the other side. We will things will change. It will get better. We'll get through this. We're working together, and we see light at the end of the tunnel. Those things are keeping people motivated and engaged, and it is on you as someone who's leading a team to sort of demonstrate this and bring this back into your communication over and over again. Again, not once in a while, but frequently and over and over. To do so. Those are the three aspects when it comes to communication. So I invite you to just recognize, like, how often have you communicated in the past? Reflect on that. How transparently have you communicated? What has maybe been left unsaid? What are decisions that are pending that you could actually talk about the fact that they're pending and why they're pending, or when they can expect an answer? What are maybe some things that you can relate in terms of their fears, or speaking on a personal note, and build empathy in your communication as we're closing up this week. Reflect on the week and see, where do you stand on those three pillars? Where is maybe an opportunity to do something more, better, or differently to help your team have the information that they need, feel engaged, motivated, and connected to you and the organization and the mission that you're all are on together. With that, I wish you a good rest of your week and a good weekend, and I hope you're well and safe.